This is a budget device from 2018, the Mi A2 Lite. This phone is essentially the same as Redmi 6 Pro. There is a little difference between both of them. The Mi A2 Lite is a very handy device. It's neither too big or not too small, making it really perfect size for everyone actually. The build quality is also pretty good. As you can see, the back is metal with a plastic border, so the build quality is pretty good. In front we have a 5.8-inch IPS display with full HD resolution, and the panel is really good. Viewing angle is also good, not really bad display for the budget device. And also we got a 5 megapixel front facing camera with earpiece, and bottom here actually there is a notification LED which blinks when you get messages or call or whenever you're charging your device. On the right hand side we have the volume rockers and the power button, which are easily accessible and provided very tactile feedback. On the left we got our SIM card tray, so you can use two SIM card and SD card simultaneously. At the top we have our 3.5mm headphone jack, which is great for those who prefer wired headphones, because nowadays you don't see that anymore. And there is also an IR blaster which allows you to use your phone as a remote control for various devices like TV and air conditioners. So I easily can use this device to turn on TV and other things, and it's pretty much usable for those kind of thing, because you can get this device for pretty cheap nowadays, and you can make use of this device in various way. At the bottom there is a micro USB port for charging and data transfer, and the speaker grills that provide decent audio output for media consumption and calls. On the back we have a 12MP main camera with autofocus, and there are few features in camera UI. Alongside there is a 5 megapixel depth sensor that assists in creating portrait shots with a nice bokeh effect, but I find it pretty useless. And under the hood, the Mi A2 Lite is powered by a Snapdragon 625 processor with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of storage. This setup is sufficient for everyday tasks like browsing, social media, and light gaming. There is also a 4GB 64GB variant if you need more memory and storage. And nowadays you still can find this device for about $15 to $20, so you can get one of these. The one I got, it got a cracked display, but the touch screen is working perfectly fine. It's a $10 phone, so I can't really complain about those things. The main difference between this device and Redmi 6 Pro is the UI. The Redmi 6 Pro runs on MIUI, Xiaomi's custom skin, as you know, while the Mi A2 runs on stock Android, which means you get a clear, more streamlined experience without extra bloatware, and making it much better to use in my opinion. So the device released with Android 8.1 in 2018 and surprisingly updated to Android 10. So currently it is running on Android 10, and it runs pretty well, especially since there is no bloatware. For day-to-day tasks, it holds up pretty well. It's obviously slower than modern devices, but still usable. Now we can even update this device to Android 14 with a custom ROM. I will be reviewing a few ROMs for this device in upcoming videos, so stay tuned for that. It also has pretty good battery life with 4000 mAh battery. This means you can easily get through a full day of use without needing to recharge. In terms of gaming, you can still do some lightweight gaming, mostly offline, which is great for casual gamers. In terms of camera, the main camera is pretty average, as you know, is a 12 megapixel sensor, and it can shoot up to FHD 60 fps, and 5 megapixel front camera can shoot up to FHD 30 fps. So pretty decent camera, and there are few things you can do like short video and few other things, panorama and manual. In terms of manual camera mode, we got only white balance and ISO support, and also we got HDR support. It is not really that great camera, but it's still usable, and also we have few filters, as you can see, and those things are available. It's a pretty average camera, and if you still want to use it, still you can take good picture, usable picture with this device. One downside of this device right now, although it is running on Android 10, you cannot use any kind of Gcam here because the camera to API is disabled in the stock ROM. But if you use a custom ROM, you can easily use Gcam, which will provide you a better camera experience than the MIUI camera application. In terms of usability goes, this device still works flawlessly, as this device does support 4G, and also it does support dual band Wi-Fi, so it's pretty usable for day-to-day tasks, or as a dumb phone also you can use this device. It's a lightweight phone and it's pretty handy phone. I think this is a perfect size device and pretty well built device. The main thing of this device is that it runs on stock UI, and Android 10 is still usable. Almost most of the application you can still run without any kind of issue, but as I said, you can still update this device to Android 13 or 14 if you want to install a custom ROM. So in that way also you can go. So pretty usable device. For $15 to $20 you can get one of these. For the price, it's pretty decent device. So that's all about Me at Lite. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.